Hi everyone, welcome to my members program. I offer 3 tiers. Tier 1 is monthly predictions with some extra transit analysis videos. Tier 2 has exclusive pick-a-card readings that I don't post on my main channel. Tier 3 is astrology, remedies and more esoteric knowledge. And how to heal our planets, how to learn tarot as well, how to start your own YouTube channel. These are some of the videos I've recently posted. So please join our members community. Thank you. Hello pile number 1, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing how do women view you. This is a particular video I'm doing for the boys, but if you're female you can still watch it. Maybe there will be some messages that will resonate with you. It's up to you. And most of my videos are kind of fluid that way. But I specifically wanted to do a special video for the guys. This is the video for today. This is the request. This is the topic that came up the most. So there were a bunch of great suggestions, but this is the one that kept coming up. So I decided to do this one. Maybe we can do another one in the future for the boys specifically. Let's see how it goes. I also want to say a big thank you to the people who've been leaving tips and donations. Really appreciate you. I can remember Nupi and Carlos off the top of my head. So thank you. Really appreciate your donations, guys. Thank you. So I'm starting with these cards. We'll take a look at the other cards. This is for pile number 1. You chose the card tree with 5. It makes me think of Mercury, and we have the tree and greenery, which is naturally connected to Mercury. We have camel, we have emperor here with another tree. So I thought that was really beautiful how we have synchronicity already. We have 2 of swords, and you also got the 2 of swords with this deck as well. So this was again came up twice. We have messenger. Okay, and also notice how we have this eclipsed sun in both the cards. That was really interesting. We have moon here also, moon here as well. We have Magha for nakshatra. This falls in the sign of Leo. And we have Uttarashada. This is Sagittarius. So fire energy is prominent with this pile. I'm getting a lot of masculine energy in general. Bit of mix of both, yes, but for the most part I get this energy that women might view this pile number 1, as guys or people who are more masculine. There's strong masculine energy that I'm picking up. Someone who's kind of like a provider. You know, the way that tree provides shade, fruits, all flowers, all these things to people. So it's that natural desire to provide for people, also being like this stable, resilient sort of a presence in other people's life where people can depend upon you. I'm getting that strongly. I'm also getting strong Mercury with this pile. Some of you guys picking this pile could have Sun, Rahu. You could have a prominent moon in your chart. You could have, let's say, a fire ascendant, maybe moon in fire sign, and somehow Mercury could also be prominent, because we got Mercury energy here. We have messenger, which is also Mercury. So for the most part, this is what I'm getting so far. We'll talk about astrology a bit later, but masculine energy here also with the emperor. This talks about a person who's a provider, a person who's leader, a type of a leader sort of a person, takes the role of a leader, provider for other people in their life. Responsible, dependable with the tree. It's definitely a person who's dependable, also resourceful, someone who has a lot going in their favor. So could be that energy of people look at you as someone who's a good achiever or someone who does really well in life, dedicated, hardworking. So overall the opinion is really good. There is also a desire to connect with you. I think you could be really good with communication, like you could be fun to talk to with Mercury element. You could be a good friend also. Maybe friends are a big part of your life. I'm also getting that maybe you have close friendships and you provide for your friends. Something like this could be there. Camel also speaks about, this is air element. So see that Mercury is strong. Air element makes me think of Mercury, because it's naturally connected to communication. The air trine is more about desires, communication, connecting with people. So makes me think of Mercury. So anyway, Camel talks about being resourceful, having a lot of resources, and being self-sufficient, independent, not having to depend on other people. I also get this energy with this pile. Maybe you guys don't ask for favors. You don't like to ask for help. You like giving help more, and you're more generous. I feel with this Two of Swords coming up twice, you could be a little closed off to showing your emotional side, your vulnerability, or maybe people don't ask for it. You're there for people, maybe they don't ask you what's going on, that sort of a thing. You could have more of like a stoic presence also. With Magha, this is also connected to the king energy, so more of that emperor, king, masculine energy, strong fire energy. A sun could also be prominent in your chart. Uttarashada is also one of the nakshatras I always connect with. Someone who's because we have animals connected to all the nakshatras, animal yonis, and this is the only nakshatra out of the 27 because there are pairs. So if it's an even number, how can there be a pair? So this is the nakshatra which doesn't have a uni pair. So I feel like maybe there's this tendency to be a little more single, independent, not date around as much. Maybe you could also have high standards. I feel with the strong Leo, Magha, King sort of energy that's coming through. Maybe you don't, I don't know, either you find it hard to connect with people emotionally, you don't show your vulnerable side, or you don't connect. Maybe you're looking for that emotional connection which you don't find often. So if you were to date, you would date someone not based off the looks, but someone that you feel a emotional connection with, which is hard to find. That's what I'm getting here. But naturally women view you as a provider, or a person who's independent, self-sufficient. The opinion is pretty good, but there's some energy of feeling a little closed off that women might pick up on you, like you're not completely open, or you got a lot of things going on. You could be very busy, workaholic sort of a person as well, or you could have high standards. You could some of you guys could even have like a strong ego. It doesn't have to be negative, but maybe women notice, okay, you have an ego or something. Like again, having high standards, being a little righteous, and having strong principles, strong opinions about things, that sort of a thing I'm picking up so far. So overall what I'm picking is respect. Also you're also fun. You do have this Mercury side of fun, and you could be a good friend also. Women could look at you as a good friend, someone they can talk with, brainstorm with, or let's say ask for advice, or just have a banter. That's what I'm picking up. Just emotionally, maybe they feel like they kind of have to build a bond or connection before they can connect with you emotionally. That's what I'm getting so far. Let's see. You also got maturity. Number 23 again breaks down to 5, Mercury. We have door to value, number 31. Okay, these are the only 2 extra oracles that are pulled. Then we'll look at the astrology and then tarot. Okay, so door to value, again a valuable person. I think a lot of women could look at you as someone even maybe more of like a traditional person, or someone like who would be a good option to settle down with. That sort of energy I'm getting. And you could have good money. It's like you're a achiever sort of a person. You work hard, you have big goals for yourself, and you'll achieve them. That's the energy I'm picking. You also come across as someone mature. So again, like I was earlier picking, asking for advice, that sort of a thing. Like you can guide other people the way the spirit is guiding the girl. And we see this writing quill making me think of Mercury again. You could be really fond of studying, learning, growing. There's that Mercury element of always wanting to learn and grow, develop new skills. You could be really proficient with languages, I feel. Very intelligent. Mercury can also talk about intelligence, mental capability. Okay, and you could have writing skills, like I said, or fun to text, that sort of a thing. You know, someone who's funny, shares a lot of memes, or I don't know, something like this could be there. But you're also this guiding force. People respect your advice, I feel. Okay, let's look at some sorry, it's not tarot, it's astrology. We have Mars, so more masculine energy. We have Scorpio, which is ruled by Mars. We have 5th house, passion, dating, 9th house, seeking, it says. So someone who's, like I said, seeking, always learning to grow. I want to put the house cards on the side. Okay, so a bit mysterious, like I said, emotionally. There could be a wall, or I don't know, this energy of being that masculine person, but also being a little hard to get, which is maybe people like that about you. But fifth house is definitely connected to dating. A lot of people might be interested in you. A lot of women, they see you as a, even here, look, I was just speaking over, for tarot you got 2 of cups. We also have the Queen of Coins and the Chariot. So yeah, I feel like a lot of women could look at you as someone who would make a great partner. You could be relationship material, or there's something about, you could also be this person where opposites are attracted to you. So women who maybe have different personality than you, maybe they are more chirpy, more bright, more extroverted. Not that you're not extroverted, but it's that energy of being a little more animated. With this pile, I'm picking up that energy of someone maybe more stoic, easygoing, can be fun also, but the opposite what I'm picking up, someone very young at heart, a little immature or animated sort of a person, they could be attracted to you. That's one thing I'm getting. Of course, with 2 of cups, it does talk about union, connection. So a lot of people could feel a lot of strong attraction towards you, and feeling like this is some sort of a connection worth investing in, whether it's for friendship, whether it's for love. I feel like you come across as a person who would be a great partner. With Chariot, this is again that energy of someone who's a high achiever. You could be, and naturally I think of business and independent work when I see Chariot. So again, a person who will make something of themselves, hardworking, high achiever. Also again that energy of self-sufficiency and being a little independent. Well-traveled, well-cultured, intelligent person. Also a person that women can learn from. They look at you, okay, I can learn something from this person. And you could also be someone who doesn't, certain guys kind of make fun of women over certain things. They'll be like, oh, you don't know this. But I feel like the energy I'm getting with this pile is more so a person who will guide someone. Instead of like making fun of them, roasting them, you're someone who's very sweet with your approach. With this water element, I'm picking a sweet person. Also, there's so much water and earth energy here. So stable, grounded, responsible sort of a person that I was earlier getting. I think you could also be someone who is both masculine and feminine. Though the way that there's a lot of fire, like I said, masculine energy coming through. So the way that I see it is a traditional sort of a person who will be provider, that sort of masculine energy I'm getting. But overall, you come across as a very balanced person. You balance your energies within. You can be sensitive also, but you can also be the provider. It's not like you're aggressive or cruel or, just the masculine energy. I'm not getting that. It's a mix of both. But definitely high value person, or you could have a lot of money. Maybe women notice that you dress really well, something like this, because with Maga we do get a regalness, a royalty, someone who maybe is fond of dressing really well. So if you have good style, here also I'm drawn towards the lipstick. So this is about talking about looks. Okay, so women could feel like a attraction towards you, but you also come across as a bit closed off. But with Maga, like I said, you look high value. The way you dress and the kind of person that you are, your character. This is also Sagittarius energy. Here also we got Sagittarius. So there could be some planets in, this is 9th house. This is 5th house. You could have planets in 9th and 5th. You could have a prominent Mars, or just overall I'm picking strong fire. So maybe a lot of planets in fire signs. I even think of Scorpio as a bit fiery. It's like water plus fire because it's ruled by Mars, which is Mars is fire. So you could have planets here, and a bit mysterious, a bit Scorpio. Obviously, I think a lot of women love Scorpio men. So you have some quality of Scorpio in you. You could have maybe Jeshta Nakshatra. I'm getting strong Jeshta vibes with this. If I had to pick a nakshatra. And I think you could also be someone who travels a lot. with this water, I'm getting that, and ninth house is also connected with long distance travel. So maybe someone who travels a lot, well traveled, a cultured sort of a person, has a lot of intelligence, connects with a lot of different I know people from different backgrounds. So open, broad-minded sort of a person. That's what I'm getting. And I almost didn't notice, but we got the camel imagery here twice. So the camel energy is strong with you. Camel is about, it keeps the water stored in its body. So it shows that a person who plans for the future, someone who has resources, and someone who's intelligent. They use their resources well, efficiently. So that's your energy, person who's dependable. Okay, so that's the reading for you, pile number 1. I hope this resonated with you, and let me know if you have any suggestions for future videos. And if you're any females watching, let me know, did you connect with this message or not? Okay, and you can share it with your guy friends or someone that you know. Okay, so yeah, thank you for watching. If you like my videos, you want to support my work, please consider becoming a member. That would really help me out. And if you want to book a private reading with me, the Ko-fi link will be in the description. You can take a look at the readings that I offer, and you can make the payment at my PayPal link, and you can send me an email later. My email will definitely be there, so if you have any questions, you can ask me. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. Hello pile number 2, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing a special video for the boys, but it does not mean that it's just for the boys. So if you are a female, you can still watch it, and maybe there will be messages that will resonate with you, since the reading is how women view you. So this can also work for you as well. Most of my readings are fluid and flexible that way. So let me know if you are watching. Let me know your thoughts. Did it apply to your case or not? And I also just want to give a big thank you, say a big thanks to all the people who've been donating, leaving donations and tips. So I can remember Nupi and Carlos off the top of my head. I know there were some other people also. I'm sorry I forgot your name, but thank you for leaving donations. Really appreciate you. Okay, so we'll start out with a few of these cards. So this is the card you chose. We have whips here, making me think of moon with 11, breaks down to 2. But this is interesting. Maybe some Mars and moon connection you have. Maybe Mars debilitated, Mars in Cancer, or moon in Scorpio, or moon in Aries, or maybe moon and Mars conjunction somewhere in your chart. We have fish. I almost said Pisces. Pisces energy is here as well. We have death, so Scorpio. So you guys got strong water with your pile. You could have prominent planets in, because we also have moon here, right? Moon, obviously, when you think of moon, it rules the sign of Cancer, but naturally is the water element. So all the water zodiac signs are somewhere connected with moon. So we have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could have placements in them. And maybe again with Scorpio, it's ruled by Mars. So some moon and Mars connection I'm picking up so far. We have 8 of Wands in reverse. We have love. That's lovely. Wait, let me put this one here. We have wedding. So strong Venus also I'm picking. Love and wedding both somewhere remind me of Venus. For nakshatra, you got Ashlesha and Pusha. Both fall in the sign of Cancer. So see, Cancer is very prominent, and also Ashlesha is where, not Ashlesha, but overall Mars does get debilitated in the sign of Cancer. I always think of Ashlesha. I always think of Mars debilitated when I see Ashlesha, because I have Mars debilitated in Ashlesha. So yeah, I think of that. But anyway, the energy that I'm picking, first of all, there's so much water. So I think a lot of emotions that women could feel for you, or there's some emotional connection, emotional bonding. You could be someone maybe who's a little more sensitive than the other, like the average guy. You're more sensitive, or there's something about your energy where women could feel some sort of connection with you, some psychic intuition towards you, or I don't know, it's this could even be feelings, with the love showing up. Maybe they catch feelings for you very quickly. And with the 8 of Wands, it's like, because upright it means swift movement, running towards something, but in reverse it's like running away, or not trying to make their feelings very apparent. So playing it off as being cool, playing it cool. even though there's strong feelings. So I feel like a lot of women could crush on you very quickly. You could be very good looking, first of all, with so much water coming out. It's strong prominent moon energy, and we also got Venus here. So moon and Venus are the two planets that talk about beauty, that give beauty, especially if you have any of these planets making any sort of connection with the ascendant. So let's say if it's ruled by Venus or moon, or moon and Venus are sitting in the first house, or let's say sitting in the 7th house and there's no planet in the first house, then it will also aspect the ascendant. Or how else can it, maybe Venus and moon sitting together somewhere in the chart, okay, or moon and Venus in the 4th house. That's where it gets directional strength. But overall, some sort of influence is there where I'm picking up moon and Venus energy, which talks about good looks. So naturally women will be drawn towards you. Pile number 2, I think maybe you get more attention from women as compared to the other people that you know. Okay, you could also have maybe that bad boy image. I'm getting that with the Scorpio here. So maybe, doesn't have to be, because overall the energy seems good so far. It's very positive, but it's possible that maybe you do have some sort of a reputation where women are drawn towards you. Something like that could be there. Maybe your eyes, you could have really pretty eyes also. And with the fish, I always think of the eye. So I think the way that I see this is maybe women have their eye on you. There's something about you that catches their attention. You're good looking. You could be popular also. And you could meet a lot of women that are very similar, or women treating you in a specific way, because whips can talk about repetition and cycles. So meeting the same sort of people again and again, and the same treatment, the same result, that could happen. I also feel like maybe you guys could have retrograde planets, maybe specifically Venus retrograde or Venus Rahu. You guys could have that placement. So retrograde itself gives repetition and people coming back. So even your exes, they always keep coming back. That sort of a thing could be there. I'm picking up this repetition sort of a cycle here. But anyway, coming back to catching feelings for you very quickly and being obsessed. There's some obsessive feeling that I'm picking up here. And Ashlesha is also about coiled serpents. So two serpents that are very connected together, binding and bonding. So this obsession women could feel towards you. Maybe some women stalk you. I don't know, I'm getting strong energy of women just obsessing over you. Or jealousy also I'm picking up. Maybe they feel jealous, or something about you that makes them, kind of puts them in this dreamy state, fantasizing, stuff like that. Though the feelings could be very positive for you. With Pusha, it's like, I don't know, it's innocent and naive. That's what I'm getting. And Pusha is also connected, one of the symbols is flower. So again, it's talking about beauty. Definitely beautiful, attractive. Women are drawn towards you. Your energy, or the way you look, the way you dress, something about your personality really draws them towards you. They look at you as someone they want to settle down with. It doesn't have to be too obsessive. Maybe for some of you guys picking this pile, maybe you're just relationship material, or you're just someone that, I don't know, there's something nice quality that you have where women perceive you in this way, but they look at you as marriage material also, or looking for commitment. Or for some of you, where there's this distorted sort of a situation going on, women could feel like you would never commit. So they might have wrong ideas of you, wrong perception, where they assume that you are commitment phobic. So I feel like I'm picking up this wavering sort of energy. With all this water, it can waver. Also with fish, it can sometimes talk about being lost in the current. So kind of being lost. Just connecting with you, feeling obsessed or stalking you, that sort of a thing. Maybe exes could do that for you, but it doesn't have to be all negative. Maybe some women feel this strong connection with you, and they have a lot of love for you. And with Pusha, this can talk about something positive also here. So I'm just picking up multiple energies in this pile. Take what resonates, ignore what it doesn't. Here we have number 9, distorted feminine. So I'll talk about it. We have resolving conflict, number 26. We have goddess of the moon, 52. And we have angel of love, 49. So what I'm picking up here is, I feel like there could be a lot of women who are maybe going through their healing journey. When they connect with you, they look at you and they feel more optimistic about their future. They kind of find themselves again. It doesn't have to be negative. It's like the angel of love, and with this goddess of the moon, they embrace this energy and they kind of find that love again, connecting with a person like you. Either you could be someone who has this healing presence with all this water, and you make a change. With death, it's transformation. So women coming in contact with you, going through a transformation and healing. So a lot of women could benefit from your energy, or you could meet a lot of women who are struggling or dealing with some issues. Be careful with this message. Don't take it in a negative way. But maybe women who've been hurt, they've had their heart broken, and then they meet someone like you and they feel like, okay, you know what, there are good people out there as well, bringing some sort of a healing to women. So this doesn't have to, maybe as a friend also, whatever your capacity is. Maybe you're into whatever your work that you do, or the kind of person that you are, just meeting you, maybe it has a positive impact. Resolving conflict also makes me feel like it's like you kind of unlock their heart space or something like this. Maybe a lot of women could also say that I've never felt such strong feelings for anyone else. Or a lot of women in general could come to you with their relationship troubles. That's also what I'm getting. But feminine energy is strong. They view you as someone they can express their emotions with. They can be vulnerable. They can cry. They can express their feelings. So you allow women to open up. But they could also see a lot of feminine qualities in you, emotionally and internally. And you could be good at giving good advice, resolving their conflict. So a lot of women, let's say you have friends or whatever, they come to you and they get this idea, and somehow they have an epiphany and they can make better decisions. Something like this could be there. But you bring a lot of love and nurturing and kindness, compassion towards women. So they see you in a good light. You could also attract some people who are not in the right headspace also. Maybe they're struggling, they're not going through a good time. So there could be some issues there with this distorted feminine energy. Maybe you bring it up. You also show them you show women how their patterns of behavior are, and certain things they can change, they should shift. That sort of energy also. So some guidance, some healing, some nurturing. You're good at resolving conflict. This is also the energy of Venus. This is also Venus. So strong water and strong moon and Venus energy so far. Let's take a look at astrology. You got 8th house. Venus, see, I'm not surprised. And you did get moon. I did not even remember you had these cards, because I just pull the cards out, then I do each pile. So I did pile number 1. I don't remember the cards for pile number 2. But yeah, you did get Venus and moon. So I'm not surprised. Good looks. Strong. You could also have a career where you're serving women. So there could be a lot of interaction with women in general. You could be very close to your female family members, or you could have a lot of female friends, or you just naturally get a lot of attention from women. A lot of women are around you. The energy surrounds you somehow. With Aries and 8th house, it's also giving Mars energy. So again, that attraction, because Venus and Mars zodiac signs are opposite to each other. It shows the attraction between men and women. So a lot of attraction and attention from women in general you get. And they, like I said, some of them could view you as this player sort of a person as well. So wrong perception could be there, or you could be like a heartbreaker as well. It's, take the message that resonates. But there's some depth here, there's some mystery here, there's some excitement, some danger. That's what I'm picking. So women could look at you as someone, this person could break my heart. That sort of energy with 8th house. But going for it anyway. Okay, that's what I'm picking so far. Let's see for for tarot. You got Page of Coins, 4 of Cups, the Empress. See, strong feminine energy, and Empress always talks about good looks. So you could bring some spiritual healing to people, and for some, I also feel like coming in contact with you kind of changes them. They learn something about themselves, or you could teach people about spirituality, certain things that you're interested in. 8th house matters. You could be like a teacher sort of a person for others. With Page of Coins, I do connect it with sometimes learning, educating, or education, I should say. But it's that energy of learning. 4 of Cups can talk about feeling bored, rejection. So a lot of women could look at you and feel like this person won't go for me. They could feel a fear of rejection, like you would not be interested. And a lot of women also learn certain things from you. And there could be some friend zoning also. Maybe you don't date a lot of people, but you could have a lot of female friends that are interested in you. I do get that friend zone energy with Page of Coins sometimes. But a lot of women turning towards you for guidance, advice, feeling more feminine in your energy. Maybe you give really good compliments, or I don't know, something about your energy where you treat women really well, or they like who you are as a person, especially your feminine side. Also looking for your approval somehow, maybe, for some of you. Yeah, that's what I'm getting so far. Overall, the energy I'm getting is there were multiple messages. I feel like not every single message for the average person picking this pile. There were a bunch of messages, and there were some of them were kind of conflicting. So take the message that will resonate with you, and take everything I say in good stride, in good spirit. Don't try to make anything negative. You don't have to do that. Accept the positive, avoid the rest. So that's the reading, pile number 2. I hope this resonated, you enjoyed it. What are your thoughts? Let me know. If you have any suggestions for future videos also, you can let me know, for guys specifically. And if you like my videos, you want to support my channel, please consider becoming a member. I'm gonna post the July prediction soon, so if you're interested, you can join. And I'm also doing the series on how to heal your planets. I've done moon, so if you're interested in learning a little bit more about the moon, you can join. And if you want to book a reading with me, my links will be in the description. Ko-fi will show the different readings that I offer. You can make the payment on PayPal and email me, or if you're confused, just email me straight away. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. Hello pile number 3, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing how do women view you. This is a video specifically for the boys, but even the female viewers can watch it. There will be some messages for you. If you really feel called to watch it, and let me know your thoughts. Did it resonate with you or not? I generally tend to do videos that are fluid and flexible, so they tend to work for most people. So yeah, you can watch it, no issues there. And I also wanted to say a big thank you to all the people who've been leaving donations lately on my PayPal and even Ko-fi. So thank you, Nupi and Carlos. These are the names that I do remember. So if you left a donation, I don't remember your name, please, I do apologize, but thank you. So let's start the reading with these cards. You chose the card Birds, giving me Jupiter energy here with number 3, breaks down to 3. And Mercury, obviously with birds, it's connected to Mercury. We have Swan, such a beautiful card. We have 8 of Wands in reverse. We have Old Women. 3 of Pentacles. Wait, I pulled one. Okay, usually pile number 3 gets extra cards. Today we have one less. We have Swati Nakshatra and we have Ardra Nakshatra. So both are ruled by Rahu. So you could have strong Rahu. And here also the reflection makes me think of mirror, which is mirror is one of the symbols for Rahu. Okay, so I'm getting, what energies am I getting? I'm getting, obviously I talked about Jupiter, Mercury. I'm also getting Saturn here. And Rahu, like I said. So those planets could be prominent somehow. We'll talk about the astrology in a bit, but overall what I'm picking up is I'm getting mixed energy here. So there could be some people who look at you as a person they want to interact with, they want to be friends with birds, Mercury. They want to be friendly with you. 3 of Pentacles can talk about collaboration or work sort of stuff. And with Swan, this can talk about beauty as well. So feeling attraction towards you, wanting to date you. So I'm getting mixed bag. So either you could be someone who's popular, who has a lot of people around you. So there's I'm picking up energies of so many people. That's why the messages are differing, are very varied, or people could have multiple opinions of you. So maybe you have this changeable personality, you have different facets to your personality, um, or people tend to change their opinion of you somehow. Maybe you attract people with a lot of air placements, a lot of Rahu placement, because Rahu can sometimes talk about confusion. So there's not a lot of clarity, or people can become very obsessed and create stories in their head. So that energy could be there, where people just have a lot of different theories about you. Maybe they don't know you really well and then they form opinions, that sort of a thing. Either you are like this, or you could attract people like this. That's why they have opinions like that about you. Okay, but overall, let's talk about the cards individually. What I'm getting with, first of all, the nakshatras. Swati can talk about an independent person. So you come across as someone who's independent, self-sufficient, and maybe a hard worker also. With Three of Pentacles, this can talk about work. So your work could be very prominent about your personality, who you are. So work energy is coming through. You could also be very collaborative, cooperative. You work well with other people, but there's still this element of it's like I don't know, that energy of not being fully open to people, because Swati itself is about the energy of being independent, not getting emotionally invested too much. Or okay, you could show your personality, you could connect with people, you can show your fun side also with Mercury here, but I feel like you have some independent streak. Swati tends to make people want a lot of freedom, so they don't date a whole lot, or either they will find the perfect partner that makes sense, who allows them a lot of space in their life. So that energy could be there. Old women energy, I feel like this is talking about maturity here. Again, person who's independent, self-sufficient, but also mature. Could be a little cold also, like I said. Maybe you're not the most romantic sort of a person. You don't show your romantic side. Saturn can sometimes give that energy of someone who's a little less romantic, a bit more practical and logical, also mature. And with Artha, it talks about intelligence also. Mercury also talks about intelligence. Swan is connected to goddess Saraswati. She's also connected to intelligence. She's the goddess of education, musical talents also, but also intelligence. So you could be very intelligent. This is a prominent trait in your personality that women tend to notice. Wow, this person's so intelligent, they know so much about so many things. Okay, so wisdom, intelligence comes through. Artha also can talk about a person who's aloof. So again, that independent streak. That's why they are ruled by Rahu. Rahu itself is the foreign element, the different, unique person. People that person that a lot of people don't interact with, or treat like the outcast. So you're kind of the dark horse. Pile number 3, you're the one who's different, unique, quirky, and you could attract people like that as well to you. Or some people could judge you also, I feel. But you have different facets to your personality. You could also be multi-talented, I feel. With 8 of Wands, it's swift movement forward, but it's in reverse. So it's like people are hesitant to approach you. Maybe it's some intimidation, or maybe they have the wrong idea, wrong perception of you, or they judge you. Something like this could be there. Or they don't understand you, they misunderstand you. Or some people could also find you very beautiful, where they feel like, oh, this person's out of my league, so I'm not going to approach them. So you could have some qualities, some traits where you come across as unapproachable, especially to people who are interested in you, wanting to date you. For friendship, maybe they'll be more open. With this bird's energy, this is the Mercury element of friendship. So maybe for friendship, people might approach you. In work settings, you're open, but there is this air of distance, air of coldness there. A lot of strong air. With, I think it was pile number 1 that was mostly fire. Pile number 2 was water. I'm getting strong air for this pile. And also the lightning, which is another symbol for Ardra Nakshatra. Thunder, lightning, that sort of a thing. Okay, and you could have prominent Rahu, so maybe you're working in a foreign place, you're surrounded by a lot of foreign people, or you're very well cultured, educated. So you could be surrounded by foreign people, or maybe foreign people tend to be more interested in you, more open to you. You could be someone who growing up maybe you didn't feel as connected to your roots or your traditional values or your family, and you tend to kind of go towards the unknown, the unexplored, and foreign cultures, foreign religion, that sort of a thing could be prominent about your personality, some foreign element. Or let's say certain people are born and they have unique and different features as compared to their family members. So maybe you have features like that, or you have personality like that, or you live in foreign places, you work with foreign people. Some foreign element could be there with all this Rahu energy that I'm picking up here. Let's keep moving. You also got the card chivalry. Again, we have Jupiter. So it's like you're a positive person. People could misunderstand you, misjudge you. That's one thing I'm getting. Here with chivalrous, maybe you make a great partner. You could be, they could look, I think, there's so many opinions that are picking up with this pile. It's like certain people have good opinions of you, certain people are a little intimidated by you. But in relationship, I think you would make a good partner, and you would be very chivalrous. You could have traditional values when it comes to dating, opening the car door and that sort of a thing. But chivalrous person, and I think the people who date you have a good opinion of you. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Let's see. We have attachment. We have the thinking women. So you have this intelligence about you. You could attract a lot of intelligent women as well, like-minded people. And see here, both the women have books in their hands. So maybe you attract a lot of women who are well read, highly educated, or who are fond of reading. Maybe you like reading also. Also, I get this hesitation in approaching you again. I don't know what this is about, but definitely there's something here about intelligence. You come across as an intelligent person, and very mentally stimulating. I think a lot of people who have attachments towards you, they don't speak up. That's what I'm getting. There could be a fear of rejection. I feel like you could be also pile number 3. You don't really approach people to date or that sort of a thing. I don't know. There's some hesitation that I'm picking up. Either it's on your part or the people who are interested in you. And this mask also makes me think of Rahu energy again. So wearing a mask or masking their feelings, masking the emotional attachment. Let's look at some astrology. We have Cancer here. Jupiter, so not surprised, Jupiter energy was coming through already. We have Ascendant, we have 6th house. So like I said, there could be conflicts, there could be some arguments, misjudgment on people's part on you. You could be someone who's competitive also, and work could be prominent. Like I said, work could be prominent. 6th house is the house of service, so your work is important to you. You could deal with conflict resolution, or you could be good at doing conflict resolution. You could be someone who speaks their mind. Maybe people could have issues with you for no apparent reason. I also feel like you have overall positive energy. People like your energy. With Jupiter, you could be wise, intelligent, like I said. Ascendant, you could be really good looking. People are attracted towards you, especially your body probably. But good looks are there for sure with Swan, with Cancer. Cancer is ruled by Moon. Moon is gives beauty in Vedic astrology. And Ascendant is the body. So definitely good looks are there. Some people could feel intimidated by your looks also. Right? For others, I feel like they like you. They feel an attraction. I think a lot of people find you interesting also. Unique, different. Someone who's I don't know, people learn a lot from you, I feel. With Jupiter, it can talk about guidance, being the guru, the teacher. So people could learn from you. I think your friends overall feel really good about you. You could, I don't know how many friends you make, but I feel like maybe your friends have a stronger emotional attachment towards you than you feel for them. And it could be easy for you to make friends, but I don't know if you're looking to make friends though. It's easy for you to connect with people. Let's look at some tarot for you. We got 3 of coins again. So there were so many synchronicities today. And also 8 of wands in reverse also came out for another pile. I think it was pile number 2. So similar cards came out, even though I don't, you can see how many tarot cards I pull. I pull 3. Even with this tarot deck, I pull 1 court card, 1 major arcana, 1 minor arcana, right? So, and with this deck I pulled 1, this deck I pulled 1. Still we have repeating cards coming up. We have Tower, we have the Knight of Swords. So see, you could be someone blunt. You're not afraid of speaking your mind. People could feel that competitive vibe with you. They could misunderstand you, misjudge you. Your hair, you could have beautiful hair. We see braids here twice. See, maybe you have long hair, or people notice your hair for whatever reason. We have 2 braids here also. I see long hair. So yeah, something about your hair and your body, your looks, people notice. With Tower, again, it's that energy of someone unexpected. See, we see the thunder again repeating, the lightning here and then in the back. So you make an impression. I feel you make an impression. People feel ruffled by you. Some people like you, some people don't like you. It's like more of that gray and not gray but black and white sort of a thing with you. Either people like you or they don't. And you could also be very blunt with your approach to people. You're very straightforward, I feel. But mentally stimulating, great conversation, and someone that especially your friends or your colleagues could enjoy working with you. You could be fun. And I think you're also kind of oblivious to the people who don't like you. Some people putting maybe some negative energy towards you or being jealous of you. With this, we see these 2 demons in the back and the person's enjoying themselves. So you're a fun time. And I think you're just very authentic. You're a different, unique sort of an individual, and you really don't care about most people's opinion of you. And you're just living life. That's the overall energy I pick up. So women view you as someone who's, in Hindi we say mast. So you're a mast person. You enjoy your life, and you're carefree, and you have all these sides to yourself. I think you surprise people. With this Tower, this can be surprising. Like you have all these you could have different talents, and you could be someone who maybe looks like this fun person, but then they'll find out that you're very studious and you're very intelligent. You got great grades in school. So it's something unexpected quality that you carry with yourself, where you surprise people and they're very impressed by you and they find you very interesting, and there's always something new to learn from you or about you. That's what I'm picking up, pile number 3. So let me know if this resonated, and if you have any suggestions for future videos for guys, leave those in the comments. And if you like my videos, you want to support my channel, please consider becoming a member. That would really help me out. If you want to book a reading with me, my Ko-Fi link will be in the description. My email is also there. You can write to me. You can go to Ko-Fi, check out all the readings that I offer, and you can make the payment on PayPal and write to me on my email. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. Have a good one.